In this video, learn more about cumulative data. So first of all, let's introduce cumulative frequency. The cumulative frequency gives a running total of the number of data less than a particular value. Let's do example 6 and then it will be clear. So example 6. The table that you can see here summarizes the weight of 60 male rugby players. You have to construct a cumulative frequency table for the data. So you first copy the two columns that you have here, and then you add one more column. I'm going to add it here, that's easier. The cumulative frequency. So one more column. And here so in the first row we have 3 rugby players which have a weight between 75 and 80. So the cumulative frequency of this is also 3, because the cumulative frequency is actually the weight, in this case, the amount of rugby players who have a weight equal to, like in the group, 75 between 80 or lower. So actually lower than 80, which is still 3. And then here, the cumulative frequency here will be 11 plus 3, because we have like 14, in total 14 male rugby players who have a weight equal to lower than 85. Because here we have 11, here we have 3, so that is in total 14. And the cumulative frequency here is actually the amount of rugby players who have a weight lower than 90. So in this group we have 12, in this group we have 11, and in this group we have 3. So if you add all of them, or if you just do 14 plus 12, which is equal to 26. And then here, the amount of rugby players who have a weight lower than 95 is then the sum of all those. So 3 plus 11 plus 12 plus 14. Or an easier way or a faster way to find that is just do the cumulative frequency of the amount of rugby players who have a weight lower than 90, which is 26, plus the ones in this group, which is 14. So 26 plus 14, which is 40. Okay, one more time. To find the cumulative frequency here, so the amount of rugby players who have a weight lower than 100, we can add all those values, 13, 14, 12, 11 and 3, and if we do that, then it's equal to 53. But there's a faster way to find that. We just do the previous cumulative frequency plus the amount of rugby players who have a weight between 95 and 100, so 40 plus 13, which is 53. And that is a faster way to find it. And then here it's 43 plus 4, which is 53 plus 4, 57, 57 plus 2, which is 59, 59 plus 1, which is 60, and it must be equal to 60 because this is the total amount of male rugby players that we have. And here we said we have in total 60 male rugby players. So this is the answer to part A. And in B, we have to represent the data on a cumulative frequency graph. So we've seen the frequency graph before, but now we have to create the cumulative frequency graph. So we have a vertical axis and we have a horizontal axis. On the horizontal axis we have the weight. So let's say we're not gonna start with 0, like let's start with 0 here, but let's say we have here 75 and then 80 and then 85, 90, I'm gonna write 90 here, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, and here 120. But like we can see, we have only until 115, so we actually don't need this one. And then we have in total 60 male rugby players. So the cumulative frequency, let's say we have here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. So what we see is, here we say that we have 3 rugby players who have a weight less than 80. So until 80 here, we have like 3, and 3 is somewhere here, so we are here. And we have 0 rugby players who have a weight lower than 75. So we start actually here from 0, and here it's 3. And then here we say that we have 14 rugby players who have a weight less than 85. So 14 for 85. Here is 80, 85. 14 is somewhere here. So here we are. And then 26 rugby players who have a weight less than 90. So 26 is somewhere here, 25 is here, 26 is somewhere here. So here we are. Now 40 rugby players have a weight less than 95. So we're gonna be here. And you can continue this, you can find all the values. Let's do that. Okay, if we do that, we find all the dots like this. And then we have to connect them. So we start here. Have to go through all of them. And that is the cumulative frequency graph. That's how you create it. And then for C, we have to find, using the graph, we have to estimate the median weight. The median weight, we have in total 60 male rugby players, so that must be the weight between the 30th and 31st. So here we have 30 and 31 is somewhere here, so that's between in the middle. And then we can see that it's approximately, if we go down, approximately equal to 92. Let's say we have 92 here. So the median weight is approximately equal to 92. Let's do a green one around it so you can see it very clearly. And then we have to find the number of men weighing less than 83 kilograms. So less than 83 kilograms. So 83, we have 90 here, we have 85 here, so 83 is somewhere here. 83 is there. So if we go up, it's somewhere here. And then we can see that it's a little bit less than 10. So let's take that it's 9. So we can say 9 men. So we have 9 here. So 9 men weigh less than 83 kilograms, so approximately 9 men. And now we have to estimate the number of men weighing more than 102 kilograms. So 102 is like 100 is here, so 102 must be somewhere here. Let's say here. So 102 is here. Okay, so okay, that's not clear, but if we go like this, it must be somewhere in the middle. We know that this one is 57, this one is 53, so we have 55. So the weight of 55 men is less than 102, but we have to find the weight of the man more than the amount of men more than 102, so we do 60 minus 55, which is equal to 5. So in total, 5 men weigh more than 102 kilograms.